Hi again. After yesterday's video, I was asked, what is it that I really do? And can I explain it in a sentence? I help people stop being assholes. It's the long and short of it. And in order to stop being an asshole, you need to connect to your compassion. Because the asshole is driven by this unconscious anger, or this unconscious reaction, and these things that are just inbuilt and kind of snap, 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 snap. It's like we just react without thinking about the reaction, react without kind of some acknowledgement of what's going on for us and what that meant and what that triggered. And because we often don't know. Like, I remember when I did my first coaching course, I had no idea like what my triggers were, or what my belief system was, or really no clear idea of what my values were. Like, I knew what they were because I would know when somebody bumped up against a value, and I'd be like, oh, I value independence, and if someone tried to control me or tell me what to do, and I would be a bit like, no, don't think so. I'm going to do what I want to do. Thank you very much. And the reaction is almost instant, right? So how do we learn to be more conscious and learn to be more aware of our reactions? And ultimately, our reactions are what can be seen and defined as you're being an asshole, right? Stop being an asshole. And sometimes I can be, but I recognize it. And I'm not saying that everyone's perfect. No one is perfect. I'm not perfect. I've not met anyone in this world that is perfect. But it's how can you become more aware and conscious? And the only way to do that is to finally learn who's actually behind the masks. So we all wear masks. We all have roles that we play, and we all kind of, have the mask of the employee, the boss, the downtrodden lady, or the downtrodden dude who, oh, I don't have this, I don't have that, I never had this, I never had that. No. We live in our stories, constant stories, going over and over, and these stories everywhere, and this stuff that we carry around. And it's, how do we get out of our story? How do we put the stories away and go, okay, the story created who I am, the story is part of my journey and part of developing me as a person. So it's important, it has an importance, it has a value, but I don't have to live in the story. And I can kind of put them away and go, each story I had a different mask on. And behind those masks, what really exists? So what do you value? What's important to you? Who are you, really, is the question. And when you know who you are, and yesterday I said your shadow and your strength. Actually, it's not shadow and strength, it's our light and our shadow, right? So we have the light side of us, which is the happiness, the joy, the person that cares, the caregiver, the kindness, the blah, 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 blah. And then there's the negative part of us, which is the one that gets angry quickly, the one that reacts instantly, the one that can be the asshole, the one that is impatient. And actually, your shadow and your light are part of who you are, and they're both really, really important. And you can't have one without the other. And it is about balance, but it's also about awareness. And what does awareness mean? I mean, I use coaching and words that mean something to me, but they may not mean anything to you. What it means is to really know, to really understand what your triggers are and what drives you, and how you can maybe choose to respond. So instead of being angry as an instant barking at someone, perhaps taking the time to work out, hang on, do you know what, I'm angry with you right now. I don't really know why I'm feeling angry, but I just need you to know that I'm angry. And I need the time to figure out what that is so I can articulate it to you so we can then start solving the problem. And I use that with my husband quite often. Don't get me wrong, we still have moments of crazy. But on the whole, if I'm upset about something, or something's bothering me, I will say, actually, I'm really bothered about something, and I might not be able to articulate it to you now without being hurtful, so I'm just going to go away and think about it, and then come back and tell you, and then we can find a solution to that problem together. And not everyone knows how to do that. In fact, most people don't know how to do that. And it took me a long time, a really, really long time, to learn how to do that. So the work I do in a sentence is I help people learn how to not be an asshole, basically, by connecting to their sense of compassion. And that's it.